already forgetting to make videos. I don't know if this is the 5th one or the 6th one. I have no idea. But I made a run the other night on Spencer. There's like this new award series that I really am excited about because he won the last one. And I like doing this little award series that the Betty's is putting on because it's like one run a month. And I don't run Spencer very often, but like once or twice a month at some jackpots to keep air in his lungs between the big races is perfect. So these award series are like 40 minutes from my house, and they give really good awards, and they're just really, really good. It's like a nice pin. Like the ground is always safe. They have different options, like you can take your Colts, an exhibition, you can enter an early slack or enter a late jackpot, so I can still like get all my work done, and they're just good. They're just good races. This last one had like, I don't know how many people they got, but I bet, I don't know, that parking lot was full. I think I'd had a slack early. They may have gotten 100 runners. I really don't know. For a Tuesday night jackpot, like, it's pretty good for West Texas, and Spencer felt really, really good, and I rode like trash, and I like trash. My first barrel was really nice, but it's Spencer, so like, that's his favorite barrel, so it's not really like I have to ride exceptionally well to make that work. He's basically autopilot from his first barrel, but the second barrel, I don't know why, I like went to my horn 2 strides early and got really low and really deep and dropped my shoulder a little bit and just like, I don't know. I don't really know what I was doing. Not really sure why I did that. But anyways, I cratered it. I didn't like catch it, leaving it. I didn't catch it with the hip or no, like I flat out like, we ran over that sucker. And it was my fault. And then, you know, I kind of just like pulled him up and loped him home, and like with me loping him home, it would have like been a top 3D time. It was just so crazy. Like, he was just hauling the freaking mail. He feels so good right now, which makes me really excited. But then like, that was last Tuesday, or that was this Tuesday. It's Friday. I'm still bummed about it. And I don't normally hold on to like runs like that. Like, I'm very much on to the next, like shit happens. I'm obviously not mad at Spencer because I know that it was my fault, and maybe that's why I'm being so hard on myself. I'm not sure. It affects me in no way. Like, it's not like I did nominate for the WCRA at this jackpot. Like, it didn't hurt me. I'm still fine for Corpus Christi. But like, I am like sad about it. I've like held on. I probably played that over in my head a million times. Thank God nobody videoed, because I'd have watched that video a billion times. And I'm very much a person that's like, don't watch the bad videos. Like, just delete them. Pretend like they didn't happen. Because I don't want to get that crap stuck in my head, like subliminally, and like, I just don't want to focus on that. But I am so mad at myself. There's a big race this weekend, and I looked and I haven't entered yet. I didn't pre-enter because I thought, oh, I'll find something closer. I've got some bills to pay. I'm trying to like save money so that I can have this procedure done on Moves to kind of help him, hopefully. It's like chiropractic, but it's like a big deal. They like lay him down. His hips are so uneven, and I'm hoping that this is going to help him in a big way to like feel more comfortable in his turns, because right now he's catching a stinger on the back side of the second barrel, and I know it's because his left hip is 1.5 inches higher than his right hip, you know, and I like, so anyways, I'm trying to save some money. The nearest jackpot to me is 10,000 added, and it's 4 hours from the house, which does not save a lot of money when fuel prices are this crazy. But like, I want a do-over. Like, I know I'm not the only one that's like that, like that screws up and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to have to wait to make him run. And it's not like a cult run where I can be like, you know what, like, can I get an exhibition afterwards to try this again? Like, it's Spencer, you know, you don't do that. It's not his fault. You don't make multiple runs on your good horse. You fix yourself. You know, it's not his responsibility to fix my fuck ups at this point. So anyways, I'm just really mad at myself over it, which is dumb, but I for sure am beating myself up, and I shouldn't be. It's not good practice. Wednesday, Thursday, like I said, I've been holding on to this for 3 days now. It's not healthy. Anyways, there's 550 entries into this race Saturday. 550, bro. And I don't want to do that. I am not very gritty after midnight. I've decided, like, maybe when it's 20 degrees in midnight or later, 2, 3 in the morning, like, I don't need to run because I'm not very gritty at that time. So if I'm trying to, like, fix myself, like, that's probably not the time that you choose to do it. And then Sunday, they have, like, this whole futurity they've got to run before the Open. I'm not going to do it. So there's not really a race that I want to run him at. I mean, I'll probably make one more practice run, and then there's, like, a bigger race at the end of the month that I'm going to take him to. But, like, I'm going to have to get over this crap because I don't get a do-over for a couple weeks, probably. There's not anywhere I really want to run him at bad enough to make that happen. So, I mean, I'm sure I'll enter a jackpot at some point just to get some air in his lungs, but that's where my head's at right now in the passenger seat, is I'm beating myself up about a hit barrel that literally meant nothing. It meant nothing other than I wasted a run on my good horse because I rode like crap. Other than that, it didn't hurt me in any way. I won't remember it in 5 years. I won't remember this run in probably next month, honestly. Like, to be honest with you, I'll make probably 5 runs between now and then, and I won't remember them. But right now, this thing is stuck in my brain for no reason. I probably need, like, drugs or something, like Xanax. It's probably just my anxiety being crazy, but... And I'm going through this weird thing where I don't know if I want to season horses anymore, if I just want to train them and sell them for someone else to season. Like, I have sister going so nice, I can't make myself put her in the trailer to go exhibition. Like, she needs to go. And I'd probably exhibition for like a whole month, and then she'd be ready to enter some novice classes. And I literally cannot motivate myself to put her in the trailer. And she's a good mare. There's nothing wrong with her. She wants to do good. She is talented. And I don't know what it is about just me only wanting to sit on solid ones right now. Part of me thinks that Moves has got me so burned out on seasoning because I've been trying to season him for 3 years, and that's ridiculous, and that maybe my confidence is just like bleh, and my patience is just bleh, and I don't want to do it again. But like, I know this mare is not going to be that hard to season because she's smart, and Moves is not smart. We knew Moves was not smart when we bought him. We sat on him for 5 minutes, and we're like, this is the dumbest horse. Not the dumbest, we've had one dumber. But this is the second dumbest horse we've ever sat on in our entire freaking career, and we've sat on a whole bunch of them, and he's not very smart. It literally takes him 50 times to get anything. And so every time you step up in speed, guess what? You've got 50 runs at that speed before he freaking gets it. And how he's going as fast as he's going now, but like he is right on track to where we thought he was going to be 3 years ago when we started him on the pattern. When Mom started trotting him on the barrels, and it literally took him 3 weeks of trotting around the barrels before he noticed he was really turning a barrel, we knew we weren't sitting on the smartest horse. Like, we knew this was an issue. Like, the lady we got it from had, like, loped him around the pattern. Like, that sucker, he just has a handle. You know, like, he is broke. He has a handle. He rides good. That girl put some saddles on him after the track, and, like, she did a damn good job. Because, like, he has a really nice handle. And he'll do whatever you ask him to do. But for us, cognitively, we don't want to help. Like, We should show you the pattern, and after a few times, like, you should do the work. We shouldn't have to tell you where a barrel is. Your line should be consistent. Your spot should be consistent. Your feet should go in the same exact place you're on that barrel every single time, and we should not micromanage that. That is when we consider a horse patterned, is when we don't have to touch them, and they can basically do the whole thing by themselves with minimal participation from us and minimal guidance. And it took 3 weeks of trotting around the barrels before that sucker realized that he was turning a barrel. So it takes a long and that was about 50 times. It was about 50 times before he figured it out. He's not smart. So everyone's like, well, you know, like, it's time for him to grow up. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but like, he's kind of like right on track considering where he's clocking and the bottom of the 2D and the 3D. Like, we figured it was going to be a 5-year journey. We are right on time for that. Like, it's going to be 5 years for sure. Sister's going to be about 3 months. Sister will be started and finished and seasoned before Moves figures out how to turn the second barrel consistently. And I think I'm just burned out. And I keep throwing good horses in the trailer with him that kind of help. You don't leave so pissed off, you know, at your colt, who is not a colt anymore, he's 8. But you don't leave so mad and disheartened when you have a good horse in the trailer, except now I don't want to put any more colts in the trailer because I'm so burned out from him. And I know I'm not the only one that's ever, like, dealt with that, but, like, I'm hoping, and I'm almost sure, like 99% sure, that there is a physical something that is keeping him from progressing. Because we've been stuck here for a year, and I'm like, there's a physical something. So I'm hoping this Cairo session is going to handle that. But as for now, my headspace is, I want to do over on Spencer. I'm beating myself up for riding like crap and hitting a barrel when I shouldn't have, to be probably extremely fast at a jackpot that nobody even cares about, so I don't know why it even matters. It didn't help me or hurt me in any way. I don't know why I'm still holding on to that. Also, I'm super frustrated at Moves, but my gut says this is not all entirely his dumb fault, that intelligence probably plays a big part. We knew it was going to, but at the same time, I think there's something physical, and I cannot in good conscience ignore that. So I'm going to spend a whole bunch of money to try to find out what it is, because that's who I am as a person. Because I cannot just ride a horse off. I just cannot do it. I can't do it. So, and my mare's really nice, and I'm just flat out being freaking lazy about putting her in the trailer. Like, it's something I just need to freaking suck it up, Buttercup, and get over it. And I will probably be so happy that I did, because she will probably make me so happy. Anyways, there's her in the passenger seat with Courtney. That's where my headspace is at, and I know I'm not the only one that's ever felt this way.